YouTube, welcome back. Oh, what were we talking about yesterday?
And that small part of Oklahoma and got beat by a
Uh,
friend
we had got some comments.
where they broke his skull,
Did
teeth
you
was
read it?
out. Huh?
Did you read the comments?
I didn't even see where.
Um,
Put them, share the screen.
Somebody said, let me share. And the best friend phone pinged in the field behind where Noah was found. The best friend also took a lie detector test. The best friend girlfriend helped give Noah a shower after the ATV rollover incident. Noah was given a pair of white shorts after the shower, which were later found in the middle of the highway. The shorts belonged to the best friend. One of the shoes belonged to Noah, and the other shoe was another party goer's.
So what are they trying to say by that? And this
I don't
shit still
know,
don't
but
make
that
sense.
kind of explains the mismatched shoes.
I mean, but my whole thing is, what does the ATV rollover have to do with later in the night, I guess 3:41 in the morning, where he's arguing with his friend. She won't let him sleep in the room with her. Then he leaves to go outside at 3:41 in the morning.
I
So did
don't
he
know.
leave with this pair of shorts on and the mismatched shoes or what?
Tiggy Killer Kitty. Comment again and like explain what the ATV has to do with the whole scenario. Was
Yeah, because
he
I'm like,
the did the ATV accident happen and this is what caused the unaliving and they tried to cover that up? Is that what you're saying? Or because we were under the impression that the friends had something to do with it, and from your comment here, doesn't really tell us what the friends did
and
wrong.
then too, when was this ATV rollover incident?
Remember, I said, like, is this a ATV accident or whatever?
But I'm still saying, and I'm going right back to the friend saying that they had an argument. He got mad. She wouldn't let her sleep in the same room with her, and he left. So after he left, did he have the ATV rollover incident and they brought him back in the house and showered him and put on the white shorts and the mismatched shoes or what? Because they said that he got mad at the one girl and he left. They didn't say nothing about no ATV accident at no 3:41 in the morning. And then his friend, didn't she post a selfie or something saying Noah was missing at
Yeah,
3:41 a.m.?
yeah.
So did they find him sometime after that he left and she said he was missing and he may have been in an accident during that time and they got him back, but then how he get back to the highway?
I don't
With
know.
a broken skull, with a cracked skull and missing teeth and all this stuff.
I don't know.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it'll be a difference if, say, earlier in the day, he has the ATV rollover accident. They get him up, get him back to the house that they were at. They shower him, clean him up, and take off his torn, damaged clothes from the accident, and then just throw on a pair of shorts and put on some shoes. I get that part. If it ended like that. So I don't know. It still don't make sense. Don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't really know.
And then they said that the best friend's phone pinged in the field he was in. Is that from the ATV or where they found him?
I don't know. But I mean, if it was where they found him, I mean, they obviously went out there.
Looking for him, possibly. Yeah, so it's just weird. It don't make sense. And I know for the family it don't make sense. So yeah, that's crazy. Don't understand. Mm-mm. Was that the only comment?
Yeah, somebody commented on a different video. There's just so many different videos.
Mm.
There's just so many different videos.
What with the comments?
No, did you hear that Cardi B was in court?
Yeah, I sent that in our WhatsApp. I keep saying WhatsApp chat. Because I was like, I didn't know Cardi B was on trial, and she done went every day with a different wig. She got into it with, I don't even know what they got in, what they get into it for.
I don't know, but the lady suing her for 24 million.
And people are saying that woman is just after money.
24
Is
million.
that when Cardi B threw something at her?
I
Mm.
guess. I don't know. But 24 million is crazy.
Let's see. It says, oops. Yep, 24 million. I guess the woman is saying Cardi B assaulted her. And that's what they're saying. Let me see. And they actually got witnesses and everything taking the stand.
Let's see what this is about. Wendi Adelson. Have you heard
Who?
of this lady? Wendi Adelson.
Shocking text message between Adelson family reveal alleged murder. Mm-mm.
Oh, let's get into it. Let me put that playback speed up. See how fast 1.5 is.
Everyone can be seated. You may call your next witness. Sergeant Corbett, you remain under oath, sir. I just remind you to testify truthfully in the exam.
Yes, sir. Does your second presentation in this trial today contain text messages from Donna Adelson?
It does, yes.
And were these text messages ones that were from her phone that was seized in Miami Airport in November of 2023?
Yes, they're from a forensic examination of that phone that was taken from her person.
And does this presentation also contain messages from Charlie Adelson's iCloud?
It does, yes.
And were the amount of messages in both that iCloud and from that cell phone voluminous?
They were, yes.
Your summary that I've labeled 73B, and for the record, I'll make the summary. Permission to use a demonstrative, Judge?
You may.
All right, first bit of information here.
What? Is that a letter she wrote? Oh, or her, I guess, telling what she did. Her statement.
$1.3 or a third of $1 million. I said 1.3.
Relocate with her children. He went crazy on her. I can't read that first part of them last two lines. That law and crime is over it.
What does this writing say that Kay said?
It says here in the highlighted section that Kay said she told Charlie on the night of the murder.
Overruled, the witness may provide context concerning the admitted evidence.
What does it say that Kay said?
She said she told Charlie on the night of the murder that some friends of hers went to Tallahassee and killed him.
Okay, and does that story sound familiar?
It does, yes.
And are you familiar with Charlie Adelson's testimony in his trial in October of 2023?
I am, yes.
Okay. Does the next sentence say, she asked him to give her the third of $1 million he was going to pay so his sister could relocate with her children to Miami. He went crazy on her. He said that was going to be an offer to his brother-in-law not to kill him. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so according to this story and to Charlie Adelson's story at his trial, no one hired these hitmen to kill Dan Markell, right?
That's correct.
They just did it in their own.
Bingo. Murder for hire.
Yep.
Okay. So this is what she's okay. Y'all think this little innocent Karen is guilty right off the rip? Or what? We all on jury duty right now. What y'all think?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, why is she asking for money?
But we
So
it's
she was one. She asked him to give.
we're a little too we need some more background, some more context. But I just saw the video and clicked on it. But we're gonna try to digest this and see what happened.
In hopes of getting paid.
Correct.
All right, looking at the next page, is this the bottom part of the first page combined with the top part of the second page?
It is, yes.
Okay, looking at the next sentence, does it say, he threatened me that he was going to go to the police. I told him if he went to the police, these murderers would kill him. And if they don't get you, they'll kill your mom and dad, exclamation point. You should have seen his face, exclamation point. He turned white, exclamation point. He was scared shitless, in quotations.
Yes.
Okay, looking down at the next paragraph, does it say that she convinced him that the murderers think that a woman is paying for this? They don't know Charlie. And she told him she would tell her friends, she wouldn't tell her friends who he is, she can keep him safe. Is that right?
Yes.
So according to this, the men who killed Dan Markell are not the ones giving him the information the night of this murder. It's Catherine McBanois. Is that right?
Correct.
And was that consistent with what Charlie Adelson said in his testimony? He said that McBanois came over alone the night of the murder and told him that he was being extorted by some people she knew.
That's correct.
All right, looking down at the next section, does it say he opened his safe and gave her stacks of money? I'm sorry, can you go back up?
It does, yes. He opened a safe and gave her stacks of money.
And what does the rest of that paragraph say?
Then she told him he can pay her the rest in cash. She said he was giving her $3,000 every month. She laughed about how easy it was to extort him for the money. He wouldn't have to take her out for a fancy dinner. She could buy plenty of fancy dinners with a third of $1 million.
Approach.
And she wrote this. Wow.
Tag.
What?
She's a hag.
She looked guilty.
What's going on? What y'all not talking for? Oh, y'all changing
That's
whatever?
right.
Okay. Did he say he gave her is the word extort used twice?
Yes.
Okay. And then at the bottom, haha is written out.
It is, yes.
Looking at the word, the first time we see the word extort on this page, is that underlined for emphasis?
It
Yeah,
appears
who's
to be, yes.
Okay.
laughing
When did
now?
Donna Adelson
Ha
first
ha, what a joke.
learn the meaning of the word extortion?
Well, we know that there was a search from the web history of that forensic examination. I can move to that now. That was in October of 23. That is reference to extortion versus blackmail.
Okay. And what date was that search made?
Again, October 16th of 2023.
Was that about a week before Charlie Adelson's trial began?
It is, yes.
That she's looking at the difference between extortion and blackmail?
Correct.
And that would be even though, according to his testimony, he and his mother had been being extorted since 2014.
Correct.
All right, after Donna Adelson's phone was seized on November 13th of 2023, were we able to extract the data through a Cellbrite report?
We were, yes.
And from the phone in her possession, was there evidence that Donna Adelson and Wendi Adelson were talking about Charlie's trial and verdict as it was happening?
Yes.
What date did Charlie Adelson's opening statements begin on October 24th of 2023?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be the first day of the trial when there was an opening statement and the state started calling their first witnesses. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, and then what day did Charlie Adelson testify in his defense in that case?
November 2nd.
All right, and in this conversation between Donna Adelson and Wendi Adelson, did Donna Adelson agree that Charlie Adelson's testimony about being extorted was the truth, that he was telling the truth?
She did, yes.
Okay, can we see that exchange?
Yes.
Now, right before this exchange, did Wendi Adelson send a prayer hands emoji?
Yes.
Okay, and then what was Donna Adelson's response to that?
That we shouldn't have to pray. He's telling the truth, protected his little sister for years, differs through this, and now what? Prayer hands.
And then does she clarify that she meant suffers, not differs?
Yes.
Okay, so what date was this text sent on?
Again, November 6th of 2023.
So this would have been about 4
Wow.
days after Charlie Adelson's testimony,
Correct.
but before a verdict was rendered in the case.
That's correct.
It says that he's telling the truth, protected his little sister for years. Was Robert Adelson a witness in Charlie Adelson's trial? Was he called by either the state or the defense?
He was not.
Okay, so the only person that Wendi Adelson was a little sister of who testified in Charlie Adelson's trial was Charlie Adelson then.
That's correct.
And here she's saying he's telling the truth. Is that right?
Yes.
Was that the only time that she said that Charlie Adelson's defense was the truth during that trial?
It is not.
Okay, can you show us all the messages where she's letting people know?
Keep pulling out all the receipts.
Okay, so she's sending these messages to different friends or family members saying, finally, the truth is out?
That is correct. All of these messages were sent in a relatively short time frame to various friends and associates.
Okay. Were there more
Wow.
messages than just this?
There were.
Okay. And so she's seeing if people are watching more about it being the truth. Is that right?
Yes.
It says Dan just proved extortion. Was Dan Rashbaum Charlie Adelson's attorney at trial?
He was, yes.
Besides these things, I mean, what else did Donna Adelson say? Or did she say anything else to Wendi Adelson? Okay, thank you. Okay, here is she asking
Oh,
someone
they
to watch
got
opening
messages
because the
for
truth is out.
days.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
What's Donna Adelson say to
That's
Wendi?
why they be telling people, stop texting and posting.
She says that she's sorry this has been our life for so many years. It has been torture, but your lawyer didn't want you to know what happened. I think if you did, our relationship and your with Charlie would have been much different. I hope he knew what he was doing. Your testimony was crucial. Let's see what a jury does to him and to the rest of us. You know I'm next, but that won't happen. I'll take care of that.
What date is that?
Oh,
I'm
What
sorry.
date was that sent?
November 1st of 23.
So she's saying she hasn't told Wendi about this extortion defense because Wendy's attorney didn't want her to,
Correct.
and it might affect their relationship.
Yes.
Did we look in the cell phone reports and records to see whether there was any phone evidence of Charlie Adelson being extorted by Magbanua or Garcia or Rivera?
We did, yes.
All right, looking at the day after Dan Markel's murder, which would have been July 19th of 2014, would that have been the day after Magbanua would have told Charlie Adelson he was being extorted, per
Yeah.
his testimony and this State 62?
Yes.
Okay, what did Charlie Adelson and Magbanua, what were they saying to each other in text messages that day, the day after this alleged extortion?
So he speaks of heading to the gym, asking her if she's taking her children to the beach. She replies that it's beautiful, probably the pool, and he asks her, encourages her to have a nice day.
Okay, so then this would have been after Magbanua left his home that morning that we saw in your first presentation is headed south toward Rivera's. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And Charlie Adelson reaches out to Magbanua first. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And he says he's headed to the gym?
Yes.
Any mention of extortion, bad guys, money in these messages?
No,
Does it appear that there's any anger or fear in these messages?
it does not.
What about what about in the week following the murder? What did they talk about that week?
Well, there's additional messages from the 19th, later on in the afternoon. And then, yes, we have messages from the next week.
And what were their conversations that week like? So here they're talking about the weather and how late it is in the day.
Yes.
Okay. What about the next messages? She wants him to get Jerry to call in some prescription shampoo for her.
Yes.
Okay. What's next? He says sweet dreams.
Yes.
What's next? She's complaining about a headache, migraine.
Yes.
Okay. What's next? He's saying laugh out loud.
Yes.
All right. Any more after that? Here she says have a good day, smiley face, and he says you too.
Correct.
And is that all we have from that week?
Yes.
Did they ever
They pulled all the messages.
No.
Okay.
I need more context. Like, who are these people? Who is that little Asian Filipino?
I don't
Are
know who
these
that
just
woman is.
just fake characters or like?
Because I thought that woman, I don't know. I thought at first it was the lady on trial, but they don't even look alike.
No, I thought that was one of them.
Does it seem like pretty mundane?
Let's see, maybe she didn't with Grace sitting in jail.
2014 to 2016, those 2 years after the murder, do Charlie
Oh,
Adelson and
I
Catherine
need more
McMahon stay in
context.
regular contact with each other, even after they break up in the fall of 2014?
Yes.
Okay, from the messages, do they appear to have a close friendship?
I'm sorry, I need more context.
Is that her right there?
I guess. Like they ain't got no. And she took the stand.
What's her name? Wendi?
Yeah, Wendi Adelson. Ooh. They ain't got no like short synopsis.
She's the woman at the center of a shocking murder-for-hire plot.
Please state your name and spell your name.
Wendi Adelson.
Her mother, 75-year-old Donna Adelson, is accused
Okay,
of
that's her
orchestrating the
mother.
assassination of her daughter's estranged husband, Harvard-educated law professor Dan Markell.
Do you see your mother in the courtroom here today?
Yes.
Wendi Adelson wanted to move to South Florida to be close to her mother with her 2 young sons. Prosecutors say Markell wanted them to stay in Tallahassee, which led to his assassination.
Your mom didn't want you to be stuck in Tallahassee either, did she?
She did not.
She wanted the best for you, right?
She saw the best for me as not being in Tallahassee. Yes.
That's right. She referred to being in Tallahassee.
Wait.
She wanted her daughter to be near her. The husband didn't want to go.
So, what do you think? Is the daughter 1,000% innocent? Is the mom really that psychotic?
Mm, I'm trying to find some old stuff too.
Like, was the daughter feeding her information? Like,
That's what I was getting ready to say. It could have been issues within their marriage. And the daughter was telling the mama stuff, and she's saying, you need to come here.
what was it?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to Cleo. I'm asking her. I'll
Oh.
take you out in a minute. Relax.
Yeah, I think she was telling her mama what was going on. She probably saying you and the kids need to come here with me, get away from him. So I think it has something to do with that.
That you were a hostage and a prisoner, right?
Yes, she did.
The prosecutors are painting Donna as a control freak over her daughter's life, even creating an online dating profile for her when she was single.
Did your mom ever try to micromanage your life?
Yes.
Did she create a dating profile for you on Match.com
I don't know if it was Match.com, but I do remember a dating profile at some point.
that she created for you?
I didn't use it, but yes.
Wendi testified that her mother wanted to offer her ex-husband $1 million if he gave in and let them move. Wendi has been named as an unindicted co-conspirator.
Were you in any way involved in the plot to kill your ex-husband?
No.
Wendy's brother was sentenced to life in prison for hiring the hitman who gunned down Markel in
Wow.
his garage.
Wendi Adelson.
And Donna Adelson is expected to take the stand later in this trial in her own.
Oh my goodness, y'all. And I just randomly
Mm.
clicked on this. Oh, man. See if I can find another short video.
But wait, I pulled up this article where it says, well,
Happened 5
her,
years ago.
her son-in-law was shot in the head, and then it says during the trial testimony, the court heard calls which revealed Adelson's plan to flee to Vietnam just 1 week after her son Charlie Adelson's murder conviction.
No, these are actual real people. On text messages, I'm looking at all these people are, yeah, they real people.
So it was her texting people,
Oh,
or either them texting people back and forth. And then they even had jailhouse other inmates snitch on her from, I guess, her talking about the trial supposedly while she was in there going through the trial.
right. Like, how is a daughter not indicted?
Because she probably cooperating, giving them little information that they want to hear.
Oh, no, this happened 11 years ago.
And it's just going to trial.
What freaking?
I mean, it's with the jury. It's in trial now.
Whatever.
Why does it take so long? Sitting in jail, all in prison, jail, because all
Did it
this
happen? Did it
time.
really happen 11 years ago?
Let me see. What's her name? Donna? The mama name is Donna, ain't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Donna Sue Adelson, whatever. It's on as of the other day, it was just day 6.
No, but
Let me see.
when
It says prosecutors in Florida on Friday rested the state's case against a woman charged with orchestrating a murder for hire plot to unalive her former son-in-law, who was tied up in a messy custody dispute with her daughter in 2014. The
this
trial
is
of Donna
crazy.
The trial of Donna Adelson comes more than a decade after 2 hitmen stalked and unalived a law professor in Florida. Adelson, 75, faces life in prison if convicted of first-degree murder.
Not death penalty.
It says life in prison if convicted of first-degree murder. She's also charged with conspiracy and solicitation to commit first-degree murder. So it just went to trial.
Yeah, after they locked her ass
Oh, and
up.
then it says 4 other co-conspirators, including her son, Charles Adelson, have already been convicted in the scheme that prosecutors allege the domineering matriarch put in motion.
Yeah, lock that family up. Lock that family up.
But then it says Donna Adelson wasn't charged until after Charles' conviction, which is her son, in November 2023, arrested at the Miami airport as she attempted to leave the country with a one-way ticket to Vietnam. So she tried to flee.
They was watching her, waiting. That
Yep.
alert went off. Oh, you at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me make a phone call.
And seeing what they did was they got that her son, and then it was another man that they said testified about his cooperation with investigators, which got him a more lenient sentence.
Yeah, it's the son, the Asian lady, the Asian or Hispanic dude, her daughter, and her.
Mm, mm, mm. Wow. And then maybe they not charging the daughter because she's so-called
Oh no,
cooperating.
they after they get the mom, they gonna get the daughter. They got to,
Mm, mm, mm.
because they need to get the mom first, seal the deal, and then guess what? You already locked up for life.
Yep.
Tell us what happened.
This is part. Well, I'm like, why would you go to that extent though?
Then she gonna start telling. Oh, hey, Wendy, it's time to wrap it up. Like a steak burger, Wendy's
Mm,
burger,
mm, mm,
whatever y'all got in the menu over there. Time to wrap
mm,
it up.
mm, mm. But it says too, emails between Donna and Wendi showed how she pushed Wendi to pursue relocation to South Florida at any cost, including taunting her ex-husband with the possibility of converting their kids from Judaism to Catholicism, according to records put in evidence.
Hmm.
In emails around the time of the divorce, Donna Adelson suggested that Wendi offer her ex-husband $1 million to let the kids relocate. Donna said she split the cost with Wendi and Charles, who was also willing to. What kind of family is this? And then it says
Dog.
at her mother's trial, Wendi testified that she hasn't spoke to her mother since November 2023.
Crazy.
And then it says Donna, no, she testified that in October of that year, her mother had encouraged her to testify in a way that would help her brother at his trial. Donna was upset with how her daughter testified, feeling like Wendy's testimony wasn't helpful to her brother. So this woman is controlling. She's probably a narcissist, and she likes to just have her fingers in everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says Donna's eldest son testified that he's been estranged from his mother since 2016, around the time law enforcement arrested the gunman who unalived his brother-in-law. Yeah, so there's something going on with that family.
Yes.
And then she said, it says on here, on that same phone call, Donna told this other son that her son-in-law had been shot and later unalived of his injuries. She also said she's been told someone went to the front door and said, "Are you Dan Markle?" and then shot him. He responded to his mother at that time, "Well, how could you know that?" And then she said, "Well, that's just what they're telling us." And then he said on the stand that story bothered him a lot because there was only one way she could hear that story, and that was her being there or being involved. Yeah. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. Yeah, she crazy. She sound like one of them mommy dearest moms.
Yeah, let us know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Um, is Wendy guilty, even though she not indicted yet?
I don't think the daughter is that guilty, and I don't know if I'm being naive or not. I mean, you got one son that ain't talked to her since 2016 and said it was crazy. And then I'm sure the daughter was telling the mama stuff, but I don't think the daughter thought that she would go to that extreme to do something to him for her to move where she is. I don't think she looked at it that way. You can see how bad she was willing to pay him $1 million.
But the son was already found guilty. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but no, that son was in cahoots with her. I don't think the daughter was. I don't think the daughter was.
I think the daughter was.
I don't think she knew to no extent that she would go that far.
Whenever she get indicted, we're gonna break this down again.
Yep. Yep.
'Cause that's nonsense. There ain't no way. Ain't no way you didn't know. What?
Yep. I don't think she knew. I just don't. I just have a feeling she didn't know. Because that mama seemed like she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I don't know. It can't just be that easy, you know.
Yeah, so we got another son that obviously some issues, and he didn't cut her off completely and ratted on his own mama just from the first few seconds of their phone call. He doubting her and trying to figure out how she was involved just by the statement she made to him. So
But
crazy.
yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One family.
Endless connection.
All right, we will see y'all tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
All
See
right.
you tomorrow. Okay, bye.